Welcome to this chair yoga class called By the Sea. I hope you have a strap handy and let's get started. So, sitting in your chair, nice and tall, knees and feet parallel, shoulders rolled back and down, and turn your palms up on your lap. We're going to start with a variation of Ujjayi breathing. So Ujjayi breathing translates as ocean sounding breath. And you begin by breathing in through your nose and feeling the breath vibrate across the back of your mouth. I'm going to breathe out through the mouth as if we are fogging a mirror with a little bit of sound. And the sound should sound to you like the ocean rushing in, and then the waves washing back. This breath is also called falling out breath without the Ujjayi part. And it's a lovely detoxifying breath. You're welcome to practice this way at any point during class. And if you'd like to slow it down and deepen it, and let that go. And you may notice your breath deeper and longer. Your body feeling tingly and relaxed, like you had a good swim. Let's make some little figure eights with the nose. And reverse direction. And come to stillness. And let's look around. There's so much to see when we're at the beach. Maybe there's a boardwalk behind you. And then the sand stretching out for miles, and then the ocean in front of you. And then look around the beach the other way, maybe a lifeguard, an amusement park. Just feeling the breezes coming off the ocean, cooling effect. One more time, finish up a set. And back to center. Lower the ear to one side, and we'll drop the other hand towards the floor. Make little circles like you're drawing circles in the sand. Let's draw some little figure eights in the sand. Anytime we draw a figure eight, we're creating balance in our energy field. And let's come on back up. And we'll lower the ear to the other shoulder. Release the hand down. Draw a little circle. And turn that into a figure eight. And back to center. Let's roll the shoulders. Shrugging off all the responsibilities, although we're all retired. But some people go to the beach for vacation, so we're shrugging off those responsibilities and just enjoying our vacation time at the beach. And let's circle the other way. Maybe you feel some creaking and cracking, and you're lubricating your joints. And let's just reach out and feel as wide as the ocean, stretching out. And down. Let's test the water. So we're going to pick up one toe and, oh, it's cold. Let's test the water the other way and bring it back. Brave enough to keep trying, put your toes in the water and bring it back. And let's just step out to the side and back. Nice high knees. Stretch it out and back. Maybe we're taking a walk along the beach. Maybe the sand got a little hot. Oh, gotta pick those feet up because that sand got a little hot. Or else we just feel like taking a jog down the beach, whichever way you like. Breathing in through the nose if you like and out through the mouth. Nice, slow, deep breaths through a constricted throat, hearing the ocean sound. And then fogging that mirror. And we'll slow it down. And rest. Let's take a look out. Your hand to shade your eyes and opening your eyes wide and looking out as far as you can. What can you see straight ahead of you out on the horizon? Let's release the hand and look to the right as far as you can, just with your eyes. And let's look to the left as far as we can. Even our eyes can benefit from yoga. And then look down right at your feet without moving anything but your eyes. And then look at the tip of your nose. Close your eyes and relax. Let's bring up the other hand and shade our eyes, open our eyes wide and look out as far as we can on the horizon. What's out there? And let's look up and see the birds and the clouds without moving our head, just looking up with our eyes. And then let's look to the right as far as we can. See what's over there. Look to our left. down at the floor. Look at the tip of our nose. And relax. Close your eyes. Rub your hands together. And then cup the hands over the eyes and feeling that nice, relaxing darkness as you radiate energy into your eyes and brain. And release. Let's go for a swim. So let's reach up and over and stretch. Keith asked me if I went swimming on my vacation. No, I didn't, so I have to catch up now. And let's do some back strokes. Anybody practicing for the Olympics? I guess it's too late to practice, they've started. Michael Phelps, here we come. Wonderful. A little bit of a twist in the upper body as you press your arms back. One more. Oh, that feels so good. And let's towel off. Just rubbing our arms up and down. And other side. Toweling off. Oh, I see a pool of dolphins. We're going to widen our legs. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair for support. And we're just going to move our legs from side to side to catch up to those dolphins. Just opening up our hips here. And then we're going to swim with the dolphins. So you might want to scoot to the corner of your chair. And we're going to dolphin dive. We're going to turn towards the back knee. You can have your hands on your leg, shoulder blades down, lifting the chest. And we're going to exhale, diving forward over that leg. And when you've gone as far as you can, rounding down. And then scoot up like a dolphin, flipping up a fish on its nose, coming back up with a little bit of a back arc. You can look up if that works for you. And then leading with your chest, diving back down into the water, letting your head go, stretching the whole back of your body. And then like a dolphin, lifting that, you're flipping that fish up onto your nose. All the way back up. And one more dive, long spine. Press into your opposite foot. Round over. And then lengthen, lift up. All the way back up. And then coming back to a straight back. And while we're here, let's just go into easy spinal twist, grabbing the side or the back of your chair. And we'll slowly untwist, come back to center. And then we'll walk ourselves around to the point of the chair on the other side. Nice stable legs, turn towards the back leg. We'll dolphin dive, inhaling, lifting the chest, shoulders down, coming forward over the leg. Rounding over, and then lifting that fish up on your nose. Coming back up. Reaching forward, rounding down. lifting that fish, stretching up, diving with the dolphins. One more dolphin dive coming down. Round over, release. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lengthen back up. Come back to vertical. And while we're here, let's go into a spinal twist. You can hold the side of your chair or the back of your chair, whatever works for you. And inhale back to center. Let's toe heel ourselves back to center. And come to Tadasana. We should come up with a beach name for this one, but anyway. Beach chair. Come back to beach chair. So we're going to go boating. So you want to scoot yourself towards the front of your chair. The more forward you come, the more challenge it will be. We're going to do boat pose. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, straight spine here, not rounded. We're going to bring our shoulders back towards the back of the chair. Again, you find the level that's right for you with a straight spine. If you need to have your shoulders against the chair, you can. Just have your hips where you need to be them. Or for more challenge, you're not touching the back of your chair. Bring the hands behind the thighs. And bring the knees in. Support with your abdominals. Draw that lower belly in and up. If you want more challenge, you can reach your arms out. You can lift your legs. I'll show you what boat pose looks like from the side. I can't lift the bottom leg because of I'm not on the chair all the way, I might fall. There we go. So there's our boat pose. And come on down and shake it out. And let's come to standing. Depending on how much support you need, you could be standing next to your chair or behind your chair. I'll stand next to it so you can see me. I'm going to just start with some inhaling with the arms, inhaling, sun shining breath, exhaling down. So again, that nice ocean sounding breath, constricting the throat as if you're sipping through a straw, only using your nose instead of your mouth. As if you're fogging the mouth, falling out breath. One more. We're going to turn towards our chair. Again, side of whatever works for you. We're going to step 1 foot back and then turn our hips to face the chair. So this knee is facing the chair. This foot is at a diagonal. And this pose is usually called triangle pose, but today we're going to call it sailboat. So we're going to tip over towards the chair, and you can have your hand on the back of the chair, the arm of the chair, the seat of the chair, or your arm against your leg. The other hand can start on your hip, and then reaching up and out, feeling like a sail. Very gentle sense of the wind pressing against your back and your chest, reaching back towards the wind, turning your head and looking up at your hand if you like, and sailing along the surface of the water, just feeling as free and open as you can get. Coming back to that Ujjayi breath, if you like. And then let's close our sail. And again, you might be holding onto the chair rather than your leg and bringing your head towards your knee. Spin your body as much as you can towards your front leg. If you need to reposition your back leg, go ahead and do that. And inhale back up. Turn the toes forward. Let's come into starfish. And we'll go to the other side. Or if you're behind your chair, to do that. So we'll step one leg back and at an angle, and then we'll turn the body. Begin to tip over towards the chair. The hips and shoulders are facing the front. And you can be holding onto the back of the chair. If you have an arm or the seat of the chair, whatever works for you or your leg. We're parallel shoulder over knee. If you'd like to reach out, take a deep breath and expand your chest and look up at your hand if you can. And just feel like a sail in the wind, the boat skimming along the water, using that lovely inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, constricting the throat and breathing slowly, hearing the ocean sound. Breathing in through a straw, only through your nose. I know that image is not that great. And then fogging the mirror. And let's close the sail. Bring that hand down either to your leg or to the chair seat. Spin your body towards your front leg. Let your head go. Relax the back of your neck. And inhale yourself back up. Come back to starfish. And toe heel back to center. We're just going to do some easy side stretches. Bring the arms up overhead. If that works for you, if not, holding onto the chair or goddess arms. Take a deep breath in, stretch over to one side. Inhale tall and stretch over the other way. Inhale tall and float the arms down. I'm going to grab our strap. I'm going to do some balancing poses. So again, if you need to hold on to the chair, if you need to hold on with both hands, then instead of using the strap, you can just lift your heel or your foot without the strap. But if you can just hold on with one hand, then you can use the strap. So we're going to put the strap under the ball of, let's say, the left foot, and we'll hold the strap in both hands, or if you need to, hold with one hand. And then we'll press out through the heel, Inhale tall and begin to lift that foot up. So I'm demonstrating holding onto the chair with one hand. And reaching out through the heel, pressing down through the standing leg and up through the top of the head. Then we're going to open that leg out to the side. And rotate from the hip, turning the toes slightly towards the back of the room. Come back to center. And down. Release the strap. A little ski knees. And we'll change sides. Bring the strap under the ball of your other foot. Stand up nice and tall. Again, if you don't need the chair, you can use both hands or holding onto the chair with one hand. Inhale. And lift that leg. Shoulders down. Draw the belly in and up. And let's open that leg out to the side, rolling the toes from the hip joint, turning towards the back of the knee. Just a little bit. And back to center. And down. And we'll ski. And do one other balance. We don't need the strap for it. We're going to do one arm and one leg. So you're standing on the leg that's further from the chair so that you have an arm free if you can. Take a deep breath in and bring one leg forward into stork position and reach the other arm up. Pressing down, lifting up, and if you want to go further, you can stretch out. And let's swing that leg in back. Lifting the chest. So again, we're balancing here. If you can, or toes can be on the floor if you can. And back to center. Let's change sides. So we're standing on the leg that's away from the chair. Reaching our arm up overhead. Coming into a stork variation first. A water bird, right? Look at this. And then we usually call it stork, but think of how this could be a water bird. And then stretch that leg out if you want a little more challenge. And then slowly bring that leg behind you, pressing up through the heel, lifting the abdominals. Balancing here with the toe on the floor or lifted. And down. And again, I like to do a little rubbing of my thighs. And let's come back to our chair with our straps handy. We'll do some upper body work. So we're going to have the strap, a little diagonal arms. pull the strap and reach the arms up overhead. Shoulders down, nice deep breath. And if you want, you may need to widen the strap a little bit, bring the arms behind you. Maybe all the way down. Inhale, reaching up. Intense shoulders, so don't do anything that hurts. Just do part of this if only part of it feels right to your body. Inhaling, reaching up. Pulling that strap. Nice tall posture. Press down into your feet to help you lift your torso. Reaching all the way back if you like. All the way around. And back up. And down. Last one of this series. Let's pull that strap apart, reach up. And if you like going further, reaching behind you, go all the way down. And reaching back and up and down and rest. I'm going to bring the hands a little closer on the strap, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder with just a little bit, so we can do goddess arms. Oh, actually, no, do goddess arms. There you go. We're going to weight lift. Inhale up, pulling on the strap. Exhale, press the elbows back, bring the strap down behind you. Feel those shoulder blades squeezing together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Shoulder blades back. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling. One more reach. And then down. And reach and relax. Bring the strap out in front. Get a nice diagonal wide. We're going to pull the arms around to one side. So reaching one arm behind you as far as you can, the other arm across as far as you can. We're not twisting the spine at all. It's just shoulders and arms. So pulling on the strap, strengthening your arms, pulling the arms back, opening the shoulders. Please be very mindful if you have shoulder issues. Only do what feels good to you. One more time. And back to center. And release. This time we're going to bring the arms up overhead. We're going to pull the strap behind us, bringing one arm behind the head, the other arm slightly down behind you, opening the shoulder and the side ribs. And let's come on up and we'll change sides. Bring one arm behind you, find your head, the other arm behind you as much as you can reach back, pulling that strap apart to engage your muscles. Enjoying your ocean sounding breath. And release, and down, and relax. Going to move on to our legs. So let's stretch one leg out. We'll bring the strap under the ball of that foot. And inhale that leg up. Shoulders down, holding the strap with both hands. We're going to move with the breath, riding the waves of breath. So you're going to exhale and lift the leg a little more. Inhale and release. We want the leg straight. So if you're bending your knee, that's not what we want. So maybe your leg is way down here and that's okay. So whatever height is your height, sitting up tall, supporting with your core, exhaling, lifting a little bit higher, inhaling, release. And you can be doing your Ujjayi breath. As if your leg is bobbing on the water. Last one. Take the strap, same hand, same leg. So I'm doing my left. I'll open that leg out to the side. If you need to move this leg out for balance, go right ahead and do that. So we're going to ride the breath here. And again, maybe your leg is down here. That's perfectly acceptable. Find what works for you. Riding the breath, we're going to exhale, lift the leg up a little higher. Inhale, release. Try not to move your upper body too much. You might even think of energetically bringing your chest and thigh towards each other. And let's bring that leg back to center. You may need to straighten this leg to get it out of the way. Going to change hands on the strap. Turn the toes slightly towards the midline and hold on to the base of your chair. Bring that leg across. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, release. You should feel that stretch on the outside of your leg. Each time you come down, you may find yourself able to go a little further across the leg. Last one. And back to center and down, and bring both legs in and relax. And we'll change sides. We put ball under the, bring the strap under the ball of the foot. Stretch that leg out. And again, maybe your leg is really low, or maybe you lift it up. Whatever works for you. Stretch in the back of the leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Bobbing on the water. Again, try to keep your upper body still. Imagine even bringing your torso towards your leg as it lifts rather than rocking back. And let's switch, holding the strap in the same hand. If you need to move this leg out to help you balance, go ahead and do that. rotating the toes from the hip towards the back of the room a little bit. Exhale. Exhale, pulling your chest towards your leg rather than flopping back. If you're feeling the need to bring your upper body back like that, maybe make your leg a little lower. Again, you can even think of energetically drawing your chest towards your leg as you lift it. One more. And back to center. Need to change hands. Maybe straighten the bottom leg so you can get the top leg across. Exhale. And back to center. And down, release the strap. Walk your feet back. Maybe scoot back a little bit and rest. So we're going to end with pigeon on the beach. What's a trip to the beach without seeing pigeons, right? So we're going to put the strap back under our foot. And if you're not very flexible, you're simply going to cross your ankles. But if you can, you're going to use that strap to pull your ankle on top of your knee. And then you can float that knee down. That's all we needed to do for that. One hand to your ankle, one hand to your knee. Just let this hand on your knee encourage your knee to reach down towards the floor. If you want a little more intensity with a straight spine, come forward. You feel that at the outside of your leg or your hip or your lower back. Inhale back up. If your legs are just crossed, you can stay where they are. If you're in pigeon, you can bring that knee up and give it a hug with your foot on the outside. And then whatever choice you're making, we'll take a spinal twist towards the upper knee. So we'll give that leg a hug. The other hand to the chair, wherever you want, and spinal twist. Or if you like, just having your ankles crossed and spinal twist that way. Slowly unwind. Uncross your legs. And notice how different the two sides of your body feel. Take our strap. Bring it under the ball of the opposite foot. So again, if you're super stiff, you're just crossing your ankles and bringing your knees together. If you're not super stiff, you might use the strap to bring your ankle on top of your other knee. And that's all we need the strap for there. Hand on your ankle and your knee, and you can just relax that knee band as much as possible. Press into your supporting foot and stretch up tall. Breathing into that hip joint. And if you want more challenge, with a straight spine coming forward. Let's slowly come back up. If your ankles are crossed, just keep them where they are. If you're crossing your knee, you can grab the other knee and pull that knee up. Sit up tall, and then hooking your opposite arm around the knee will come into a spinal twist. So if your legs are crossed, do the spinal twist with one hand on the outside of your leg and one hand on the chair, or both hands on the chair, whatever works for you. Slowly untwist, release your leg. You're going to roll down, starting one vertebra at a time, just coming into a nice ragdoll. You'd like to interlace your hands and rest them on the back of your neck. A little more intense. Release the hands to your thighs. Roll back up. And scoot back on your chair for Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like, but when you're ready, bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. And thank you for joining me on the beach today.